physical health. They both go hand in hand. In order to have good mental health, you need to get your physical health right as well. All right, Fareed. We're gonna go ahead and start off with
What am I doing?
introductory video. This video is just gonna kind of summarize. It's just gonna throw you in. It's gonna be an example of a person who failed to do anything with their physical health, and it's a video of them going backwards in his life. It'll start you up right at the beginning. I'll just throw you in. All right, Fareed. It's somebody who failed to eat right all the time. He didn't do any physical activity. He drank sodas, didn't do anything right, and he ended up age 32, overweight, and on a hospital bed about to have heart surgery, or probably open heart surgery because he had a heart attack because of all the sugar and stuff rushing into his blood. So it's very important for physical health. So what is physical health? So physical health is just basically your overall well-being, including your level, like your activity level, your diet, your nutrition, your sleep cycle, and just, again, just your overall well-being.
Benefits of physical health. These are all the big benefits that come with physical health. It reduces your chance of getting heart disease, it improves your sleep, it gives you more energy, it helps you to maintain your weight, it helps to lower the chance of various diseases, mainly diabetes, and it strengthens your muscles and your bones. And like in the video, the man who didn't do any of the physical whatever, he has big heart disease because he's in the hospital, probably gonna die. We see through the flashback that he really doesn't have any energy levels because he's constantly out of breath. He's very overweight, and the doctor says that he has developed diabetes.
So just doing this, I mean, just these things right here are just huge things. And he was only 32, a very young age to develop all those things. So what are some benefits specifically for students right off the bat is it typically help you have better grades, helps you to pay attention in class more, because when you go out, like even when you're doing homework, when you go out and have a physical activity, like you can't focus on your homework, you go out, play some basketball or something, you come back in, you're able to focus a little bit better because you've got some of that energy, and it kind of helps you dial in and focus in on your schoolwork. So it's a big benefit, almost instantaneously for students.
And these are the biggest risks for not keeping up with your physical health. It heavily increases the chance of death. Like
we saw in the video, he died 32 again.
It increases your chance of developing diabetes, all types, not just type 2. And it increases your chance of heart disease, which is also something we see in the man in the video. Ways to achieve physical health.
First, sleep at least 8 hours a day. I know this is something that as students in high school, we say it's kind of difficult, but if you manage your time wisely, prioritize getting 8 hours of sleep a night. It'll make your day feel better, you'll have more energy, you'll be able to do more activities, and it improves your overall body condition very well, and it's very important for physical health.
You gotta drink a lot of water. Water for us is like gasoline for a car. It keeps us moving. If we don't drink a lot of water, then we don't have the energy to do a lot of stuff. If you don't stay hydrated, then you won't be able to keep up with your physical health because you're constantly going to be out of energy or out of breath, or you're going to be dehydrated, and that's going to hold you back. So, what was it we said? You have to drink 16 ounces a day?
No, it's 8 cups. 8 cups, so it's
64.
Yeah, 64. But like stuff like soda and stuff, don't drink those on the regular because it's not.
That will ruin you.
It's not good for your physical health. Drink lots of water, 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 water. It's not bad to drink a soda every now and then, but don't make them a priority, make water a priority in your life. Maintaining a good diet, this is also another really big thing. You wanna have a balance of vegetables, whole grain, fruits, and healthy proteins, and obviously water, and then healthy oils. It's never bad to go get extra vegetables. Just make sure you always have some on your plate. You always wanna have a green with dinner or something. You always, a fruit. Everybody loves fruit. There's always one type of fruit you gotta like. So go always maybe get a piece of fruit a day, an apple a day, maybe some grapes, maybe a banana. And then protein, you wanna have like red meat. If you're a vegetarian, you can eat like fish and stuff like that. You wanna have something that's got that natural protein in it and it helps your body. The natural protein's always better than the supplements. And then some whole grain. It's just like some whole wheat bread, some good pasta. It's not bad. You gotta have a good balance to help give you energy to work out and give you energy to do physical things throughout the day. And obviously water, 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 water. Little or no sugar.
Yeah, and with the good platter, you also have to stay away from the sugary foods and all the really greasy foods. Like, you can't make trips to McDonald's every other day. That's not gonna work out very well.
Potatoes are good, but when you get them in French fry form, they become a little bit worse because they have fry. So.
Stay active. A lot of y'all do sports, so you know the importance of that, just being able to move around and keeping your energy levels up.
I was gonna say that there's a bunch of different ways to stay active. I mean, as you can see here,
I don't know why we put dance on here.
I mean, you could dance, cause I mean, if you're at home, you got nothing else to do, you can start. I mean, if you get a good dance going, it's a way to stay active. Cause some people, like in the video, if that guy, let's say that guy danced every day, you know, it was something to get himself active. I mean, you know, obviously it's different for everybody on how you want to be active, but for some people, dancing may be a way for you to get active in your life.
Yeah, and just also going to the gym, just lifting weights and keeping your movement up. It will help a lot. Strengthen your muscles and your bones.
And make sure you do proper form when you go to the gym. That's something you gotta learn.
Definitely.
Because it'll harm you more to not know proper form and to do them wrong than it will do benefit, because then you'll break a bone or you'll pull a muscle. But proper form with going to the gym is something that will help you strengthen those bones and stay physically active. Stretching. It's very under, a lot of people don't talk about it, it's under the radar. Stretching is very important. It'll bring you a lot of benefits. You wanna be able to dunk in basketball? Start with stretching. I mean, it seriously does. Stretching is a big thing. It helps you not pull muscles, helps you be able to move more, makes you feel better throughout the day, makes everything in your body just last longer in your life.
And then going for walks and bike rides, like walking and running helps to burn calories and it helps to keep your energy up. And that is basically doubled with riding a bike because you're constantly moving your legs.
And it's something that kind of goes along with mental health too. I mean, if you want to go, your head space is all messed up. You want to go for a walk or a bike ride, clear your head. You're staying active. It'll all help you dial back in, feel better. And the last thing is, here's a big thing: is you can even stay active by helping your parents clean their house. So if you're ever bored and you want to stay active, go help your parents clean your house.
You have to stay away from drugs, vaping, smoking, and alcohol. All of these have a huge negative impact on your body. Alcohol would damage your brain and your liver, and that's going to have a big impact on you for the rest of your life. Smoking is going to damage your lungs, which is going to make breathing a huge problem, which is going to limit you on how, like say you're going for a run. If you can't breathe well, then you're not going to run for very long. And the same applies to vaping. And drugs have all sorts of negative effects on your brain and your mental state.
No matter how much pressure people put on you to do these things, they have zero benefit to your body whatsoever. They're not good for you at all. I mean, as you can see, it takes away on average 10 years of your life just by doing it for like a short period of time. There's no benefit to them. Obviously, when you're alcohol and you're 21 and you're allowed to drink in moderation, because if you're constantly drinking, it'll hurt your liver and I mean it'll end up killing you. All of these will force you to be on that surgical table, and they're just not what you want. So stay away from these things. Don't be pressured into them in high school. There's no benefit to them whatsoever. And that's what just costs a bunch of money for no reason.
To summarize, you got to get enough sleep, 8 or more hours. but not too much sleep or you're gonna be just exhausted. You gotta eat right, you gotta keep up with your grains, your proteins, you gotta limit your sugar intake, not a lot of sodas, keep drinking water.
Drink water.
Don't do any harmful substances, anything that could harm your body, smoking or alcohol or drugs, like we said, stay away from them. And you gotta keep up a consistent exercise. You gotta walk or run maybe every day, maybe go to the gym once or twice a week.
Yeah, you gotta do something every single day to get your body moving. You gotta prioritize making time for that as well, because if you don't, a lot of bad things will start happening. You'll get out of bad habits. Just make it a habit to do something physically active daily. So, thank you for coming. Any questions? Yes.
I have a correction.
Correct.
You said if you're vegetarian, you can eat fish.
Fish is not considered a meat.
No, you can.
That's pescatarian.
No, vegetarians can eat fish.
It's pescatarian.
No,
You're correct, Mark, but there are other
Fair.
things that happen. Pescatarians eat fish, vegetarians do not, but there are other.
Vegetarians don't eat fish?
True vegetarians don't eat fish. If you eat fish, you're a pescatarian.
What?
He's
Also
actually-
got another correction.
There are other things that provide
Thank you so much,
protein
David.
besides fish and meat.
So
You just
another
have to figure out what those
Well,
are.
you need
Bananas are loaded with sugar, and you said eat a lot of bananas.
healthy sugars though. They're not like
No.
added sugars.
No.
It's different from a donut.
No,
Yeah,
no, no.
it's
But like my mom, she goes to her doctor because of her and everything, and he was asking her like, well, what do you eat to help this? And she was like, you know, fruits and bananas. He was like, don't eat too many bananas because they have a lot of sugar in them, and then that's bad.
I mean, yeah, there's certain aspects. For us at this age, eating multiple bananas is a lot of potassium, and it'll help you not cramp. But yeah, stay away from too much sugar. So
Yeah.
good balance, but those are the good kind of sugars.
Like
are
that
not
candy
bad.
bar you have in your lunch.
That's not for me. It's for the. We're not even talking about.
Hey.
No.
Also drink
That's for the pot. No,
Agree,
listen,
ain't nobody
that's
agree.
for- Any other questions? No? Yes, Jalen.
About energy drinks.
Those are loaded with sugar. Those are not good for you. Energy drinks they're not good for you. Stay away.
Maybe Gatorade, like after you've, like maybe at the halftime or after a game, you can drink a Gatorade, but other energy drinks like Monster,
Stay away.
just don't.
Don't
Well,
drink
after
those.
I like drink Gatorade, I feel like I'm very tired. So what's in Gatorade that? Cause I know
Gatorade
a
doesn't
lot of
make, there's nothing in
Gatorade.
Gatorade that makes you tired. That's just you just need to eat more, healthy foods to maintain
Hey,
your
replenish your
energy.
electrolytes.
Yeah, that just keeps you hydrated. And it's never good to drink too much Gatorade or just Gatorade because it does have a high sugar content. So make sure you drink that in moderation. I mean, after a game, it's not bad because you just ran and stuff, but to replenish. But drink that in moderation. Don't drink that all the time and be like, oh yeah, this is. But you drink water. Prioritize water.
Yeah, and stay away from crumble cookie every day.
I mean, crumble cookies say that. Crumble cookies accept.